So this is episode 67, right? Yeah, 67. I used the bus yesterday and it was great. It took me like an hour to get from my place to my job, but I took a long route because I wanted to walk. So instead of just, I was like to get directly to my job, I think I have to take three different routes, different buses. And I didn't do that. I took the long route on purpose because there was this one in particular that dropped me off like, I think it's less than 2 miles away from my job, because it took me like 20 minutes to get there. And it's really nice. It was really nice to walk like the last part of the trip, I should say. That was fun, and I got a little sunlight, so that's good. Also, I like to walk. And then on my way back to my place, like around 5 p.m., I took a longer route. And that meant I had to walk 40 minutes from my job to the stop I was supposed to take. But that meant that I only had to take that one bus, which would bring me all the way down to North Hollywood. And that was really fun too, because I walked like 40 minutes and I get to see places that I didn't know existed in San Fernando, which is, it feels weird because you're surrounded by Silmar, which is not that nice. But San Fernando itself is really cozy, like really, really nice. Like I felt like I was not in LA and surrounded by, in LA County, I mean, in LA City, I mean, but surrounded by Silmar. Like it just feels different. Like you could tell there's this like big sign that says "Thank you for visiting the city of San Fernando," something like that. Like that. Just cross past that sign, and you know you're no longer in San Fernando. It's really fucked up. You could tell. Oh yeah, I'm back in LA. That sucks. But San Fernando is really nice, so I like that. And going back to the return trip, it was fun because I walked 40 minutes, and it was this stop on Truman, and I can't remember, but I got to see really nice parts of San Fernando. And again, the sun was bright as fuck. It was making it hard, but it was worth it. And then after those 40 minutes, the bus brought me down to North Hollywood. That took like half an hour, I would say. And then I had to walk like 10 minutes to come here finally. So it was a long time walking. Like that's the most I've walked in a long time, which sucks because I love to walk and it's just great. But yeah, I'm gonna do that today. I did go by car because I woke up a little late. Like the bus leaves at 6 a.m. and I woke up at 6 a.m. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take the car. But I'll be using it more often because it was fun. It lets me read on my Kindle, lets me walk, just gets fucking sunlight, which I don't often. So it was worth it. I'll be doing that. Also, I don't put the extra miles on my car, and now it just feels it's a fucking burden because every time I drive, I get pissed. Like I get pissed at myself of uh, at the 2023 version of myself leasing that fucking piece of shit. That pisses me off. Like I don't enjoy driving my car anymore. I don't like it. I I don't know if I hate it, like the car itself, or I just hate remembering that it's gonna be 3 years. I'm gonna be spending close to $25,000 paying for a car, and it's just so not worth it. And that pisses me off so bad because I have no savings. I am drowning in fucking credit card debt, and that's because I'm an idiot. And and just to stomach the fact that I'm gonna spend all that I've spent already 20K that shit, and I still have 7 months to go. That really sucks. So again, I think that's why I enjoyed also taking the bus, because it just lets me not think on my fucking bad decision, on how bad decision it was to lease that car. How a bad decision, I mean. So it was just different. I think I needed that, and it was great, and I'm just gonna keep doing it. It feels good. Feels good not to drive that thing, which is ironic because to have a car and to drive a car, it just gives you like more time back, and it gives you freedom to go from point A to point B whenever you want, and not just having to rely on somebody else. Because if the bus uh, doesn't show up, then you're late, and that's it. But I just fucking hate knowing that the car that I have, that I can't afford the car that I drive. That's what I hate. That's what fucking hunts me every day. But I have nothing to do, because if I just stop paying it, then they'll repo the thing, and that will fuck up with my future as well. So I'm handcuffed pretty much. So it is what it is, and I think I got asked. I was asked. Yeah, I was asked last night that what I'm going to do when I give that shit back, and I'm like, I don't want to buy a car. I really don't want to buy a car. I can't afford it. Even if I want, I can't afford it. So it's reasonable for me to start thinking that I'm not going to buy a car because I cannot afford a fucking car. I cannot even afford a bicycle. How am I supposed to afford a fucking car? So that's that's my reality. And today I felt like shit because I have like $60 in my checking account. Not 60, 66. Let me see. I think it was 66 something. Fuck, fuck this. $66 with 57 cents. I'm screwed. So yeah, I can't buy a car. I don't want to buy a car. I would love to just stop paying this shit and just moving on, taking a hit and just learning the lesson. And it's frustrating because my dad has helped me a lot because I make dumb decisions. And it's not that I ask for it, is that he just figures out and then decides to help me. And he told me once that my brother and I, we are his sons, and that he would do anything, and that he just doesn't doesn't think much about it. Just his money is our money, and I don't agree. And I feel like an asshole, and I feel selfish, and I feel it's just not fair because it's every time he he wants to help, I just feel like I'm taking from his retirement pretty much, and I'm just taking from his future, which is not fair. And so that part I hate. And I was thinking about that today, and I think about that pretty much every single day. But today I was listening to a podcast, and they were just talking about how people tend to, if they can, if they are wealthy enough, the people tend to give money to their kids when they die, like with a will, fucking regular stuff, like normal stuff. They tend to do that. But when somebody dies old, the kids most likely won't need that. Like the kids need it when they're 20 or when they're 30. And so like it's this, they were talking about this other mentality of giving to your kids while you're still alive and while they're young and making mistakes, which makes sense. But at the same time, it was just, I just don't feel like, I don't know what to think. But that just made me get why my dad is open to help me. And and I just feel like on his end, he just wants to see me do good. And since I'm an idiot, he wants to like jumpstart my success, I guess. And and so I get it. I think I get it. Like until today, I didn't, but now I get it. And I'm not saying I'm gonna take advantage of it. He's helped me a lot, like a lot. And and for example, if he, I just don't know. I'm ranting here, but I just don't want to accept the help anymore. Just don't want. Just don't want to do that to himself. I just want to make it, and and I want to be the one helping him, not the other way around. That's what pisses me off as well. But whatever. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I just hope that I stop being an idiot and I get my shit together, and then I can take care of him before it's too late. And also, I'm gonna start crying like a motherfucker. I just miss him. Miss him a lot. All the time. Jose Bruno. And I'll see you in the next one.